Hey guys, my name is Otkin, and welcome to new video. Please leave a like and subscribe. For the love of God, leave a like. My 21 girlfriend wanted to be roasted. She's recently started studying classic literature. Also, she's a vegetarian. Bring it. Make sure they know I'm studying classic literature and that I'm vegetarian. Probably. It's like someone tried to draw Jessica Chastain with their left hand. My girlfriend. Why would you admit that? He should just give Dobby a sock and set her free. Your hair says you just had sex. Your face says that's impossible. Does her head hair match the color of the underarm hair? Yes, and it's probably just as long. I just know that every guy she's ever given a blowjob has stopped and thought, Jesus, it looks like I'm being blown by Carrot Top. That nose is so big I bet she could smoke a cigar in the shower. I'm 25 but look 16. Point out my flaws. You look and sound like one of those moms on Tinder who lies about her age. Flaw, you think you look 16. What does menopause at 25 feel like? Yeah, a 16-year-old Benjamin Button. Did whoever told you that you look 16 also tell you that your dye job doesn't make you look like you blow truckers for meth? You look like Melisandre halfway between her transformation after she takes off her necklace of youth. Having acne doesn't mean you look like a teenager. Ouch. That awkward moment when you think everyone is going to make fun of how young you look, but they end up making fun of how old you look. Oh wait, that's this awkward moment. Fairly successful, 21 male, just finished building my own home, and I'm a fully qualified baker at age 19. Kids on the block call me FIGJAM. Bet you can't take down this powerhouse of win. Never seen a piece of paper held like fried chicken before. You look as sharp as your jawline. Baking a gingerbread house doesn't count as building your own home. And cooking yourself enough food for a restaurant doesn't make you a baker. He needs early success because he only has 10 years left before his heart explodes. I can't take you down. Pretty sure walking up a flight of stairs does 80% of the job though. You look like the type of person who'd give a TED Talks about how much money you can save by wearing old Walmart bags instead of undershirts and only eating out of the trash. Is your blood type syrup? What percentage of women have smaller breasts than you, do you think? I'm part of that percentage for sure. Your words say I do skilled manual labor. Your soft, supple, callous-free German bratwurst fingers say I do skilled manual labor in Minecraft. When you were setting up your character you shouldn't have chose the Douchi chin patch that screams I only have 25 hair follicles on my face that grow, so let me get them, as long as possibly. Then to top it off you stopped at the hairstyle that looks like a Joe Dirt wig. 24 at 340 pounds. Today I begin to be healthy. Give me some motivation. You look like if Al Yankovic actually listened to his own lyrics and eat it. Wait, if you're here, then who is playing bass in your town's shitty metal band? Trust me, there's always more than one fat bassist in town. How did you get a picture of Deadpool printed on a tent? Jesus man, I bet you wouldn't suck a titty unless it was dipped in butter first. I bet he's a good dungeon master though. I should hope so, for someone who looks like the Goblin Idol from the cover of the first edition Player's Handbook. 3 years ago to this day, I made a Reddit account for the sole purpose of being roasted. I think you can all do better this time around. Why did it take you 3 years to check back in? It's not like you're employable or anything. This guy works on the other side of the glory hole. A mouth's a mouth, even when it's got fish hooks in it. Holy shit, I just realized that your long hair comb over mohawk is literally your receding hairline. That's fucking amazing. You are what every parent fears their child will become. And what every parent fears their child will bring home. He's the guy you bring home first, so the rest of them seem normal in comparison. Have you ever had an original thought, or do you just take life advice from CD covers from 2000s? The only way you could look like more of a disappointment is if you stood between two mirrors. An excellent example of someone who was a solid 5 maybe 6, but with just 8 piercings, a 1 gauge in the ears, and 1 face tattoo later has managed a perfect 0. Alternatively, you went from someone who smoked a little too much weed to someone who shoots a little too much heroin. It's ironic you have a sword on your face when your boyfriend uses you as his sheath. Married/42/permanently pissed off. Do your worst. I've probably heard your shit before. Do you take your rings off before you beat your stepson? No, but he has lost a few in his butthole. Your face says you may have done time. The collectibles say you were definitely the bottom of your cell block. You look like Robin Williams if he had turned to putting down dogs instead of acting. You look like you can't satisfy your wife sexually, and to cope with it, you're a dick to your waiters. You look like the kinda moron who takes up 3 parking spaces to protect his Honda Civic. Honda Ridgeline. You look like a really sad and old magician. And for my next trick, I'm going to unload this .45 into my head. Fuck you, Karen. The kids are all yours. You look like the kind of guy who'd actually buy one of those targeted t-shirts advertised on Facebook with skulls on them. I'm a November guy, I have anger issues, and am allergic to stupid people. I beat my life partner, but he knows I love him anyway. Have at it, fellas. You look like you're about to give a poison apple to someone prettier than you. Wicked Witch of the East infection. Wicked Itch of the West. It's a few decades early, but sure, get the cats. You've earned it. No one here can throw as much shade as your nose does. Seriously, she could smoke a cigarette in the rain easily with that beak. Raccoons might be envious of your eyeliner, but caterpillars are envious of your eyebrows. You look 3 days away from posting nudes on Reddit and being the first guy who comments "wow, so nice," asking if he really thinks you're pretty. You look like a police sketch describing every teenage girl desperately trying to be unique. 25 female. I'm a teacher. Please be more original than the things my students say behind my back. The only thing they say behind your back is, "Am I doing this right?" Don't worry, I won't tell my parents. You're so boring as a person that the kids in your class actually pay attention to their lessons just to have something to do. You look so unbelievably average that when I saw your picture I instantly thought you were like 8 different people I know. You probably go out to the parking lot and sit in your Hyundai Elantra and smoke some Marlboros during the lunch break. Future recipient of thousands of "where were the teachers like her when I was 13?" comments by 57-year-old men on news articles about her arrest. Try your best, I have thick skin. You sweat entire meatballs. How pissed were your parents when you chose to take your jarred, touched me settlement money in free Subway sandwiches instead of actual money? Even jarred wouldn't smash. Why didn't you swallow the 3rd light bulb? Mate, you're mad. Actual hero for noticing that. I eat because I'm unhappy, and I'm unhappy because I eat. Okay, fat bastard. I bet you go to Subways, so you know how it feels to have something bigger than 1 inch in your hands. Roaster champion. Roaster champion. Where's a silver medal? The Special Olympics are kind of a big deal, bro. You know what's better than winning a gold medal at the Special Olympics? Waking home. I'm guessing he has to bring this up to everyone he meets. I won a silver medal once, so this is a McDonald's. What do you mean I don't get a free sweet tea? You can McFuck the hell right out of here, sir. Have a nice day. He has a scar around his neck from wearing that thing everywhere trying to get laid. Let's be real, Reddit silver is worth more than your medal. I didn't know masturbation had made it into the Olympics. Way to go. Goes to Olympics for masturbation event, still only gets silver. He came second for once. By the look, walk behind you, you compete in something that doesn't pay very well. I'll tell my mom you like the place. Don't worry, I already told her, and unlike you she came first. Thanks for watching. I appreciate every single one of you. Remember that you are beautiful. Except Kieran White, you ugly motherfucker.